folks, welcome to this episode of The Average Joe. This is a little different episode. Today we are in Maitland, Florida, and what are we doing? We're picking up
our Tesla.
Yeah, picking up a new car. It's a 2020 Tesla Model 3. So they used to do it at pickup time. You got your training individually each time you pick the car up because it's quite a bit to learn. But because so many people are buying Teslas, now they're doing them as training classes. So it's a couple hours before the pickup time. They asked us to come in for a training class, and we'll see what we can film in that training class. And then after that, then we'll pick up our Tesla Model 3, and we'll show you what that is like. All our paperwork we have to finish up and everything like that, but we should be good to go. So we'll see you in a few minutes on the inside here. All right, we're at the Tesla dealer in Maitland, Florida. Eaton, I think it's called Eaton, Florida. So on a traditional dealer that you go into, you walk in here, you walk into a reception area, and you tell the person working the reception desk why you're here. Very non-traditional. And we're here for the 9 a.m. class in Eatonville. And there's a list of nearby Supercharger locations. Celebration, Kissimmee, and 210. Now that's Tesla branded. There's third-party Superchargers around as well. This is the 9 a.m. orientation class. This just started recently. And up until last week, they were still doing private tutorials, so.
Thank you. You got it. Yes, I guess so. So you're having the class?
Yeah. Medium distance and a close range camera that are all forward facing. There's two cameras that are just above your front wheels. If you look at this vehicle.
They have a child's version of a Tesla over here. It's very cool.
Well, whatever this is, you probably have an adapter. You just have that. So the adapter comes in the vehicle.
Black
It's a
Model
little
3.
called J adapter. It'll be with your charging thing. So I'll show you. So if you have if you go to like Walt Disney World or you go to like a hotel, obviously they're going to have like an adapter like that has different.
Okay, so we had an orientation and training class this morning. That went well. Very good instructor. Answered a lot of good questions. I couldn't film most of it, unfortunately, but he was excellent. And it's a couple hours later, and now we are back to actually pick up our Tesla Model 3. So we're going to go in and see what we have to do. Come on along with us, shall you? Okay, so we've checked in, and now we're in the waiting room. They have waters and a Keurig. Map on the wall while the supercharging stations around. We're in New York. This is Westminster, California. How many kilowatts are delivered? It tells us what's going on. That's pretty cool. How many cars are being charged? And this is the Tesla dealer in Maitland or Eaton, Florida. This is the waiting room area for the service. Service center's out there. And they're going through final wash of their vehicle now. We're going to do some paperwork in a few minutes. And they try to give us the car with at least a 75% charge on it, they said. So that should be fine. And we'll come back in a few minutes and we start to do a little bit of paperwork with Tesla. Very, very nice operation so far. Very professional.
Very nice.
Okay, so the paperwork portion is done. That was pretty easy. We did everything online before we got here. So insurance is done. They're going to put some temporary tags on the car for us. Then in 30 to 45 days with the permanent tags here in Florida. So everything's set. Because we prepaid, everything was completely done online. Got it done. They're getting the tags for us now. And they should pick the car up in a couple minutes. I will show you what we see when we get out there to see the vehicle. Right? Right. When you go and you look for the babies through the window and you knock on the glass, try to get them to look at you. Okay, so we got our key and our tag, and we're going after the car. Yeah, the pollen was pretty heavy this morning. There was green everywhere. Thank you. They're all white. There we go. Pearl 2.0.
Oh, Pearl, do you guys have one of those?
She has a Lexus hybrid that's pearl white as well. She calls it Pearl.
This is Pearl 2.0.
Yeah.
Yes,
Pearl got upgraded. All right. Tires. They'll only do that if you have the key with you, right?
You can do that, or I'm going to show you guys how to pair your phone with your keys.
Okay.
Let me
Yeah, take care of the.
real quick.
Yep.
I'll put your plate on and we'll
No problem.
rock and roll.
All right.
If you guys ever need a front plate, it's that right there. Okay.
Yep. Front plate adapter.
You also have when that physical plate comes in,
Gotcha.
you got a nice little model free cover. For
Perfect. Beautiful. That is a bright white car, huh?
It is.
Glass roof, big window. There's your name in the window. Yeah, that's a better shot of it. First look inside. She's running inside to get us her copy of the window sticker. Everything's still covered. Yeah, there's paper mats over here.
Where?
You'll be the only one driving. You'll drive it home. We'll put the mats in. We bought the mats separately. They're home in our garage waiting. So you'll drive home with the paper mat in there. I'll follow you in the Jeep. Bright out today. It's very warm in Florida today. These are all deliveries today. Everybody's getting a white Tesla. And it's Florida, so why would you not want a white car?
I want a white car anyway. My other car, my Lexus, was a white car.
Yeah.
So I'm on a white car.
Absolutely.
Here we are. So perfect. All right, so you got your app pulled up real quick.
So I've installed the Tesla app on the phone. Now we have to pair it.
Okay, perfect. Do little things right there. There we go. All right, perfect. So what you're gonna do is tap phone key. So if you guys need to do this for anybody else, you'll take your key card. Place it right behind the cup holder in front of the armrest. Tap start. Takes it like 15-30 seconds.
So that one stays in there?
No, ma'am, you can just that way your phone is paired. It's pretty much your phone is your key.
Oh, it's just pairing up.
So most people keep their like key cards in their wallet just in
Okay.
case the phone dies for whatever reason. Maybe you need to
Okay.
give someone the key to go drive it real quick.
Right, you put it there.
Done.
And they unlock it on the support bar, right? They put the key up to here to unlock it, is that
So
correct?
on the driver's side, it's take this, you tap it there, it will
Okay.
unlock it.
Valet use, stuff like that.
You also have valet mode.
Thing that I want to say is that primarily you're going to use your phone as a virtual key.
Okay.
And if your phone was malfunctioning or was lost or something like that, that's where this comes into play.
Okay.
Which is basically a physical card.
Card.
You basically would be have one in your wallet, one in your purse, because there are 2 cards. And then if you're using this, and this would be used for giving to valet, and then if your phone malfunctioned or you lost it, you'd be using this too. When you're using this, everything's manual.
Right.
So you have to manually lock it and unlock it. Visually, it shows you it's locked with the mirrors folded. Tap the card underneath the camera on the driver's side, right against the side of the car, and then unlock it. And you tap it again, and then unlock it.
Great, that's awesome.
When you're using your phone, there's walk-away door lock settings. So when you get 10 or 12 feet away, it'll automatically lock. But when you're using this, you do have to manually unlock it.
No, we just want the basics. How do I open the
trunk? Going through it, I'm like, I'm probably going to hit everything there.
Right. How do you open the charge port? How do you open the trunk? How do you open the boot, the bonnet? How do you do all that? That's all I'm looking for.
So opening this, basically, you just push on the bottom. As long as the car is unlocked, it'll open.
Okay.
And then to close it, you just kind of help it at the beginning, but let it pull it the rest of the way and close itself. Now the trunk, you just open like a normal trunk.
Okay.
This end goes into the car.
Yep.
And when you do plug it in, the car is going to have a grip on it, and it's not going to want to let it go until you press the button.
Okay.
And once you press the button, you'll be able to let it go, or the car will let it go, and you can be able to pull it out. If the car, you only get about a second window when you push the button that the car lets it go. So if you miss that window, it locks it again. So just if the car's resisting, don't force it. Just press the button again and let it kind of do its thing, and then it'll let it go for you. This element, this side of it goes into this part of the charging cable.
Yep. And that goes into your wall.
Exactly, and that's the regular 110 outlet. We do recommend getting a 220 connection.
Correct.
Now, that's only part of it because you do want to get the adapter as well.
Luckily, on Monday, your adapters came back in stock, and within 2 minutes, I ordered one. So it arrived yesterday, so I'm good with the adapter. It's tough to get a hold of those things.
Good, I'm glad you got
So I'm good. I got it in my possession.
Another piece like this.
Yep, it's identical, except bigger for the 220 line to 240 volt.
And this will plug into the next biggest network underneath Tesla, which is ChargePort or Electrify America.
Gotcha.
Basically, their connection looks like this, so you'll take it from the ChargePort, connect it in there, and then this connection will go into the
Gotcha. Does this open automatically when the charger comes near it? Is that what he explained this morning?
When you press the button.
When you press the button.
Usually, I mean, maybe it'll do it without pressing the button, but usually I press the button. And
Okay.
This button or that button?
The button on the handle.
Okay, that's fine. That's what. Yeah, I might have missed that when he said that's when he said you bring it close to it and it opens up is what he told us.
Maybe it does. Maybe it does do it. I always press the button.
Press the button and it's opened anyway.
It usually does it.
Okay, we'll test that. That's easy enough to find out.
And you do have extra storage down here.
Correct. Okay.
Don't forget about that. And some states require front
license plates. Yeah.
And then that's a license plate frame for when you get your permanent plate within the mail.
Perfect.
You should definitely put that on there. And then if no one's in your back seat, you can fold the seats.
It will pass through 64. Oh, very good. That's good to know. I didn't know that about the car. That's excellent. Okay, cool.
When you close the trunk, it's very normal. And you do have the plate on there, by the way.
Yep.
And then the front, you can either open the front on the app, or you can push the open word at the top of the picture of the car.
Okay.
And then that'll open up the front. Basically just lift it up, and this is all devoted to storage. You do have windshield wiper fluid. That's really the only thing you actually have to concern yourself with.
Okay.
If the car is to ever get towed,
tow hook.
You got this part, pop that off, twist it in there, and then the tow truck driver can get it onto the flat.
Just like a BMW, same way, yeah.
Exactly. Except in the Model 3, it's only in the front.
Okay, not in the back.
BMW, they got it in the back.
They do, yeah.
When you go to close the hood on a Tesla, you never want to rush.
Hood on a
You'll
Tesla.
never want to slam the hood on a Tesla because you'll actually break the mechanism.
Oh, okay.
The trunk you can treat like a normal trunk, but the hood, totally different.
Okay.
You can't even let it fall on its own.
It won't, okay.
So you're basically just going to let it sit gently and then gently push near the symbol.
Okay.
Just like that.
Okay.
But you don't want to
push it down, force it down, nothing like that.
And I mean, and you are technically forcing it, but yeah, you don't want to be like
gently doing it.
With it, yeah.
Got it.
The rest of the stuff I'm covering is inside. So
Denise is going to drive first. Yep, let her.
And what you're going to do is when you push on that door handle, because you're
seats.
No. Stop that air coming at me. All right, how can I stop that air coming at me?
So you're gonna touch the fan symbol. Now I had it on because I wanted the car to be cooler when you got in, but your air speed is the plus or minus.
Oh, okay, so just a little
So
better.
put it on.
And then lower the
and
speed.
then lower.
Oh no. So you're always gonna have this. You're only gonna deal with when you get out of the car.
Oh, okay.
This is for getting out of the car, running in the bank for 3 minutes, coming back out. You don't want the AC to stop.
Okay.
Leave that in off all the time. If you put that in on, you can lock the car, close it, and the AC is just never going to stop.
Okay.
Right? So don't ever worry about that. Now your AC being on or off in the traditional way that you're thinking is right there. That's off, and then it's dark. And then that is on, and now everything's illuminated. So all you got to do is choose what fan speed you want, and if you want it recirculating or not. I do recommend having, sorry about my reach by the way, the air going through to the back.
Yep. That I can do.
That way that it keeps everything level. And then it's one big long gap. You choose to want the air to go right, left, down, up, or straight ahead.
That's right up your alley.
Stream as well.
Oh, that's great.
And then you can close it too. But that's going to be your speed, and then that's going to be the temperature. And if you're the only one in the car, you can synchronize it. And if you're not the only one in the car, you can have to apply it.
All right, so split that. Is it on?
Anywhere between 1 and 10.
Okay. All right, that's good.
Seat controls are normal on the side of the seat, and then what's not normal is adjusting the steering wheel and the side mirrors. So your middle mirror, your rearview mirror, you have to move manually.
This guy?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And then, for example, the steering wheel and the side mirrors, if you could touch the vehicle symbol in the bottom left-hand corner, that's going to be all your settings.
On here?
Yes, in the bottom left-hand corner should be a vehicle symbol. And then you'll see in the middle, to the right, there's the word steering wheel and mirrors. If you could touch the steering wheel one. And then now, with this little ball right there, you can roll it up, like roll it, or roll it down, yep. And then you can go left or right, but that side doesn't do anything. Not on the steering, it's only on the left side. And then you'll go left or right, and then it'll make it go in or out.
Okay.
And then when you're done, you can close the little box, the little X in the corner. And then if you could tap mirrors for me, and then now the same controls. You're controlling so up, down, left, right. And when you're done with the left side, you go away, and then you always have the GPS in the background. This will be your speedometer right here. This will tell you how far you're driving, or how far you can drive before you need to charge it, which right now I need to change that to distance. So you're at 200 miles even. So that'll be there. You got your speedometer. If the door's open, it'll show you. This will also visualize when you're in drive. This will tell you what gear you're in as well. But this will visualize showing you all the vehicles around you real time. It'll read traffic signals, stop signs, lines on the road, arrows on the road, trash cans, and traffic cones. All visually right there. It's pretty darn neat. And then this will be controlling your windshield wipers, which at the moment are on automatic, but tap the windshield wiper symbol for me, please. If you ever wanted to do
Is it the auto, or is it the middle one?
the actual windshield wiper symbol. Perfect.
Gotcha.
So you got different manual speeds, and you've got auto.
Gotcha.
Your headlights are in automatic as well. The musical note brings up the music part, which you can always drag up, and then you've got the radio, you've got the phone that you can listen to, Bluetooth, you can do streaming, internet radio, karaoke, Spotify, and TuneIn, and then settings, and you can adjust the equalizer and all that kind of stuff. So definitely play around with that. The third symbol opens up a lot of different symbols. First one is outgoing phone calls, calendar, rear view camera, which will be in reverse anyway, energy consumption, charging, web browser, and a couple entertaining things, including toy box. But most of that stuff, as far as the entertainment and toy box, will be available when you're in park, not while you're driving around, which makes sense. The chair symbol is heated seats on the driver, heated seats on the passenger. You do have heated seats on the back for your information, so you just hit the fan symbol and then hit.
Does she have heated seats in the back? That was something that came through 2 weeks ago, which had to purchase it. The functionality's there, but it's like $200 or some amount.
I think it is. You're right. I think it's a $300.
$300. Yeah.
And,
we don't need it. We're in Florida.
If it is there, it would be in that screen.
Well, if it starts snowing, I may need it, so.
So for now, you got the driver's side and passenger side,
Yeah.
and front window defroster, rear window defroster, and then volume. But when you're not controlling the steering wheel or the mirrors, your default setting is volume. Up or
Okay,
down.
that's cool.
And then you can change stations left or right.
Perfect.
And then the right side is for cruise control. So when you're in, speaking of which, turn signals like normal. And then you can high beam people and stuff like that. Hold down on the button, you'll flash. Sorry, you'll spray the windshield and wipe. This is changing of the gears. Like Mercedes actually. When your foot's on the brake, all the way down for drive, all the way up for reverse, and pushing on the button for parking. Do me a favor, put your foot on the brake for me. Alright, that's when the car's woken up, when you can actually see it say park, reverse, neutral, drive. Right there. And then, yeah, do me a favor, yeah, keep your foot on the brake, push it all the way down. That's
The
drive.
door's open.
And then all the way up,
Sees the cones.
that's reverse. And then park is by pushing the button on the end.
Push the button in. There you go.
So don't ever get out of the car unless you see the word P for park, please. I mean, I don't, I mean that in a sincere way.
But personally, he'd not let you get hurt, right?
Because not everybody knows that kind of stuff, right? You
Right.
just open the door, and that's in the past, not with Tesla. There's been other vehicle companies that have had things like this that has created, the car starts rolling, and they're like, oh my gosh, I have my car. I think we actually have a safety feature to when you open the door, when it's already at a full stop. It'll probably kick you in park anyway, but I would never rely on that and always manually do it. That's only meant to be in case you don't do it, not for you to do it that way all the time. If you hit the T symbol, that'll show you have a whopping 5 miles on the car. That's your odometer, and then your VIN number, and then you've got roadside assistance as well.
Okay.
And your owner's manual, digital owner's manual, and you can name your vehicle too. Now I will say this, when I said the tutorials, if you hit the little thing and you go to entertainment and you go to theater, here's your Tesla tutorials. Which I didn't actually mean to do that, but that's where you go. There's Netflix and Hulu and all that stuff too. But,
So how does she?
lights.
Good. How does she enter in her address to get her home? The GPS.
Yeah.
Navigate,
Navigation.
and then you'll have a keyboard right there.
Enter the whole thing, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Does this
I
use?
mean, once
Oh,
you start,
there it is.
once you start doing it, it is going to try to
Find it.
finish what you're saying.
Where's the
But
space?
There it is, top one. And this uses Google Maps, I assume? Is that what it's using?
it is.
Okay. There you go.
All right, there I go. It's just the right way.
Yep. It knows how to get there. Yeah, I want north to be up always.
Is that your address?
That is a home. Yep, that's it. Oh, you're awesome.
Get to where you need to go.
Cool.
All right.
I'm going to go get the solution.
Thank you.
To clean up that spot.
Okay, we're good.
Back momentarily.
Okay.
I'm in the park. I can just.
Okay, so that was the basic delivery and setup of our new Tesla 2020 Model 3. Down below in the description, you'll see a referral link. If you purchase a Tesla or a Tesla solar system and you give a referral link, you as well as we will get 1,000 miles, charging miles
Charging miles.
at a supercharger.
It's on the supercharger.
At the supercharger. So our referral link is below. Feel free to give it when you go in to purchase your Tesla, and you'll get 1,000 hours, 1,000 miles of charging, and we'll get 1,000 miles of charging. So it's a great referral program, and you'll get the program too when you get your Tesla. So down below is that link. All right, folks, if you like what we do, give us a thumbs up, please subscribe, and help us out. We're almost there. I hope this video goes far and wide. Share us on social media. This is a delivery of your Tesla 2020 Model 3.
Yes.
All right, one last look. Very cool. And we will do more videos showing you how auto driving and how that works, but this is our delivery video.